like there'll be a lot of pain.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming in and speaking to us. Professor Tom Odhiambo, lecturer at the University of Nairobi. This is definitely a story we will be following up on. And there's actually panic that some degrees might actually been revoked. So we will be on the lookout for that for you. Moving on, High Court Judge George Odunga has disqualified himself from hearing a dispute between the opposition and the Electoral Commission over audit of the voter register. Justice George Odunga ruled that although the grounds advanced by IEBC seeking his disqualification were not sufficient, he acted on his own motion to transfer the case to Justice Enock Chacha of the Constitutional Division. He explained that referring the matter to the Chief Justice would have lengthened its determination, yet IEBC was working under strict timelines. IEBC wanted Odunga to quit the case on grounds that he would deliver a similar decision to the ballot papers case. All right, let's now speak to Apollo Mboya, an advocate and the former chairperson of LSK, joining us live from our city center studios. A very good afternoon to you. Thank you for joining us. This latest developments from the courts and matters to do with the IEBC and Justice George Odunga removing himself willingly from this particular case. How do you describe that particular move from him?
Thank you very much. Just a slight correction. I was the former CEO of the Law Society of Kenya.
Yes, sure.
Coming back to Justice Odunga, Justice Odunga exercised his discretion judiciously. Judges, whenever parties have cast aspersion to the integrity of a judge, it's always important that the judge does what Odunga did. And he did the correct thing, give it to another judge, then to take over and give proper direction. But
most of the cases that have been taken to court, the other day we saw human rights activist of Okia Omtata trying to lengthen the days for voter registration. We have another case that stopped the ballot paper tendering process, and the IEBC has constantly complained that this is slowing down their processes. Are we abusing the legal system where everything happens and we run to the court, and looking at the fact that we are going into polls on August 8th?
No, not at all, not at all. What we are seeing is that the space that has been opened by the new constitution, the constitution says that whenever the constitution is threatened to be violated, any person, and that's the word that is used, any person then can approach the court and to address those particular issues. With regard to the cases against IEBC, I have to blame IEBC. On the question of tendering for the voter registration and the voting material, IEBC did not have commissioners. Cases have been decided that in a commission, when there are no commissioners, there's no commission. That's the same decision that was taken with regard to Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission. It was wrong for the CEO of IEBC to continue contracting when there was no commissioners. And in that instance, the judge said, an empty office cannot purport to contract. So the IEBC made their own bed, they must sleep on it.
Is it a fault in how they are interpreting the law in most of these instances? Because in the past few months, they've been taken to court by a lot of people and institutions.
For me, I think it's lack of consultation or just pure arrogance that is being displayed by the Secretariat of IEBC at that time. Now that they are commissioners, we expect that everything will run according to the law. And the decisions that have come from court are solid. And even the decision by IEBC then now to request the judge to recuse himself and refer the matter to the Chief Justice to empanel a bench of 3 judges was not done in good faith. And I think the judge saw that,